today's special value bag, and you have your drinks, you have your snacks. It's all right there. And you know what you also have? Bubbles. Relaxation. That feeling. That feeling of let the stress melt away. It's also great conversation with whoever's in the hot tub with you, or maybe you're all by yourself because you just want it that way. You say, kids, go do your homework. Mom's going out to the hot tub. This would be an amazing Mother's Day gift. Just send her a card or give her a card and say, this is what we're going to have at our house next week. Because this is from Bestway. Bestway has been in the business for more than 25 years of bringing great hot tubs and all kinds of great things. This one is called Taos, or Taos?
Taos.
Taos, yes. Taos. Exactly. What do I say?
Rhymes with house.
Rhymes. I kept wanting to say reminds. Rhymes with house. This is one of the largest that we've offered. And so just so you know, this is the 5, 6, 7 person hot tub that we have. And if you've always wanted a hot tub but you didn't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars, this one you're actually saving $176 just off of QVC's price. And we bring it down to $550. You can put it on 5 monthly payments of $110, or you can do 12 monthly easy payments with a Q card, and that's going to be less than $50 a month to be able to have a hot tub and pay for it over the next 12 months. And guess what? You can use it year-round,
yes,
even if you live in a wintry part of the country. Michelle Stretch, hello.
Hi.
How are you? Good
Hi.
to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Man, I wish in a way we had our swimsuits on. We could hang out in that
the one
hot
that's actually got the water in it.
Exactly.
And this is our newest design. You mentioned it's our most popular size.
Yeah.
5 to 7 people. You may be familiar with the St. Moritz. Well, now we have the Taos.
Okay.
So it does everything that a professionally installed hot tub does.
Wow.
It heats to 104 degrees. There's a filtration system, and there's a massaging system, 180 jets all around the bottom of this one to give you that soothing massage. And
so
everything
there's
is
not a bad
over there.
seat in the house.
There's not a bad seat. And it's comfortable too. This is so nice and squishy as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of a padded bottom.
Right.
You're gonna put your own hose water in once you get it inflated.
Yeah.
And we give you all the tools, no tools necessary to inflate this. All you need is your own hose water.
Yeah.
And
that's
and
it.
an outlet, and you'll just plug it in.
And there are a lot of questions I know you have, and we'll get to all of them. But first of all, we've got to show everybody how easy this setup is. Because I'll tell you honestly, even this machine that comes with it, the control center inflates it.
It inflates it, I know. So we don't have this plugged in right now, but we just wanted to show you. And you know what? It's not actually too heavy there.
No.
So and it's got handles on it. You're gonna pull that out of the box along with the deflated hot tub. And then there's a little hose that I have on a table. Well, there's a good look at that control panel. So there's the on off. This is a locking button, so if it's inactive for 5 minutes, you just hold your finger on that.
Yeah.
That's a timer feature right there to set for a future time for a certain heating, or like 104 degrees or whatever you want. And that's an energy saver. There's that heating, there's that bubbles button, filtration up and down right there, Celsius or Fahrenheit. And we also give you a new cover called EnergySense. We don't have it taken out.
Right here.
Here's the extra cover. In addition to the cover that we give you that clips on, and we
This is an extra cover?
Yes. It's an extra cover called EnergySense. So it's kind of like an, you know, a thermal cover that you'll put over the whole hot tub. Only takes a minute or two. It's going to keep the water warmer longer and the pump working less. So that's going to save on your energy. And then we have all these accessories, filter. We have this is Chem Connect, where you're going to put your chemicals in there.
Which is like these tablets, things, bromine or a chlorine.
And that's the one other purchase that's the one purchase you'll make.
Yeah,
And then we give you the filter. This is the deflation tool right here. And here's that hose that you're going to use to actually inflate. There's the hose, it hooks up. There's the deflation. So best way, thought of everything. easy to
telling
set
you,
up, and you'll have that great experience.
you don't understand how easy this is. And just trust us. Michelle and I have done this several times, and it's so super easy. You can't even screw it up, because when you face this towards the hot tub, they exactly fit in.
I was mentioning before, it's like a toddler puzzle. There's 3 openings right here, and then you turn it, and then you just thread each of those on.
Yeah.
After you get it filled, you'll put the hose on here to fill it with air, and there's a little place to do that. Nice instructions inside as well. So it's pretty intuitive, but also, you know, we've got you covered when you want to set this up.
Yeah. Okay. So we're on
that's the new
videotape,
cover.
but yeah, there's that cover that'll help keep the
cover.
hot water warmer, so that you don't have to heat it as much. And then there is that regular cover. Now, I want to talk safety features first. Okay. Now, and also size-wise, this is 7 feet in diameter. The interior is 65 inches in diameter.
Yes, correct.
Because this exterior, this round part around it is a good 8 to 10 inches, all right? So you've got 7 feet in diameter, 28 inches tall, and the inside is about 65 inches.
Yeah.
But let's ask, I want to ask you this. So first of all, what can I set this on?
You can set this, because it will weigh 2,600 pounds when it's filled with 314 gallons of water, and we have min and max fill lines. It's going to be heavy. So we have this out here on a patio. You can put it in your yard. You can put it on a driveway. If you're putting it on any raised structure,
like
Mary
a
Beth,
deck or
you would
something,
need to check with somebody who would know what that can support, because it can get quite heavy with that water in it.
Remember, 314 gallons. And it's 2,600 pounds when it's full, and that's without the people in it. So this you really need like a deck that will hold up to about 3,500 to 4,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, which a lot of decks do.
Yeah,
I mean, really,
they
truly.
do. It's
unless
true.
it's super old. But
And
anyway,
look at me sitting on the side
that's
here,
the
too.
other part. It's easy to get in because honestly, you can sit on the side, and when you're older, like me, you can just bring one leg in and bring the other
You're pretty
leg
flexible.
in. Well, you know, this is actually easier, I think, to get in to versus a regular
climbing
hot tub.
the steps and it gets slippery and all
Exactly.
that. And this is we are sitting on this. This is like a solid structure. This is called DuraPlus, and that's a patented technology. So not only do we have the outside walls here, but when it inflates, vertical wall, or excuse me, like parallel walls go up on the inside.
Right,
so it's architected, you know, is so well.
It's engineered
beautifully. Let's say that.
Okay, so we talked about the size of it. Here's how much water. We talked about that. So, do I have to change the water often?
You know what? You don't. I mean, it depends on how clean you keep it. You know, think about if you might want to change it every 3 to 4 months, or even like every 6 months, depending on how clean you keep that with those tablets, and how dirty you are when you get in there. But it's very easy to do, and you can direct that water actually with the hose when you want to empty that out.
Yeah,
and
I
then
was
you
just
fill
going
it
to
up
say,
again.
how do we empty it? They're actually, I don't know if the camera can show this, but it's down
you probably
here.
could.
It's like a little thing you would just unhook, a little kind of plug. That's what it is. It's a plug. We'll show you. We're on video, I guess, right now. But anyway, the plug is right down here. I don't know if you can see that, you guys, but it's right here, and you just unplug it. All of the, there you go.
I'm going to grab
right
something
here,
too while you're showing that.
Right there. So then that actually hooks to a hose, and then you can direct the hose wherever you want to empty it.
And then this is where the filter will go. We have a cap on there right now, but the filter will go here.
Yeah.
The Chem Connect goes here, and everything just threads right on there. So they made it so easy.
Yeah.
And you were asking about safety features too for a second.
Right.
We do give you that cover with 3-point clicks. The team had a hard time getting the cover off, because you know, I'm like, you got to press that in and squeeze the side.
Yeah.
So it's safe against little hands getting that cover off.
It's hard. You know, it's hard for kids to get the cover off. And when you saw that cover earlier in the video, and you'll see it again, it locks down about every 1.5 or 2 feet all the way around. And so they can't get that off. Here's those 3-point clips right there.
And there is the cover that you get with it. I love the design on this too. It's kind of like a wood grain, a new design with that kind of contrasting cover. There you're seeing the 180 jets that come with this one, and there's what you could do in your hot tub if you want to have your cocktails there. You might be the type of person that gets up in the morning and wants to have coffee in here to really, you know, get those muscles limbered up for the day. Use it, you know, with your kids, with, you know, create an event, have a party, or just relax.
Just
here.
relax.
Use it how you want to use
on
it.
a daily basis. You were saying at your house, you and your hubby love to get in after work, after dinner, just relax. I will tell you too, I always say some of the best conversation happens in the hot tub.
It's true.
And the reason I say that is because your kids can't have their phones in there, all right? Because the phones can't drop in and get wet. And so you're like, put your phone over there, you know, and you get to have that conversation with them. And that is really special. When I think about some of the best conversations I had with my kids, even when they were little to when they are teenagers, even to this day while they're young adults, happens in the hot tub. Speaking of that, I just want to say, why get this one? Less cost. These are in stock. You don't have to wait. You can get it next week. There's no tools. It's also portable. If you move, you can take it with you. Every seat is a good seat because the bubbles go all the way around, which let's go see those bubbles.
Oh, let's do that.
We've got cushy, comfortable bottom. If you want to, you could put like a inflatable seat in it if you wanted to. It has the safety features of the lid locking on so that kids can't get in, animals can't get in. And it's puncture resistant.
Yeah,
so.
it is. And you know what, too? You can set it as high as 104 degrees, but this one's probably around 90 degrees. You could set it anywhere from 68 to 104. So if you have those hot, hot days, you want to set it on a cooler temperature, you can do that. If you want it to just be on the ambient temperature outside, you never even have to turn on the heat, but you can still have those bubbles. You can relax without the bubbles. I mean, it's how you want to use it.
It's so great.
Does everything a professionally installed hot tub does, but it's so much easier.
And here's the other thing I want to mention too, is that 104 degrees is a lot. I don't like it 104 degrees. You do?
Me?
Me, 101, 102 is max for
and
me.
You can
Otherwise,
do that.
I can't. I got to get out. But the other thing is, if somebody wants it hot, you can sit on the edge and just have your feet in it.
You know, yes, you can.
You know?
And you know, I thought of something too. This is so much better than going to like a resort, especially a resort with all the kids.
Oh yeah,
that all run for the hot tub.
Yeah,
you know who's been in your hot tub. Now you have it at home for your staycation. Do something good for yourself.
There's the cover. The main cover is right over there.
And you'll inflate that too, by the way.
You will inflate it with the same pump that you just used to inflate the hot tub. Here's what I want you to know. This could cost you a whole lot more money. And QVC alone is saving you a lot of money. Our price right now as a big deal, you're the first ones to see it. At this big deal price, you're saving $176 off of QVC's price. You're saving $120 off of the shipping and handling because we're giving you that for free. Not only that, but you get a 30-day return policy. And all I can tell you, if you don't have a Q card, you can actually try to get a Q card. You'll get $20 more off if you want. But I will tell you right now, what this does for your life.
Oh, you know what?
That's okay.
Now, you want me to leave it off?
Yeah.
It goes off after 30 minutes. So we've had this running for 30 minutes. You can turn it right back on if you want.
But you can see, this is what I like.
It's even nice.
It's still, oh my gosh. I so badly want to get in. I can't even tell you.
I know.
But I just want you to understand, this can help a family. This can help a marriage, perhaps. This is one of those places where a lot of just really kind of, I just want to say great conversation, relaxation, memories. That was what I was trying to think. The memories happen, you know?
Yes, they do.
I just remember sometimes talking to my little ones and they would ask me, you know, just questions about God when they were 4 and 5, and just the conversations we had were so meaningful.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that, what you have to have is 7 feet of space. 7 feet of space, and you can have this hot tub.
Yeah.
And then if you're going to put it on a deck, if it's above the ground, make sure it can hold about 3,500 to 4,000